What's up, everybody? It's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you with Dr. Roto this week. Ooh, yeah. What? Know a lot of you have lost a championship, but what the best part of this podcast is I'm just kicking it back. I know that some people got week 18 championships. I know that other people may still have a roto league going on and stuff like that. So today, both of my IDP articles have dropped. And of course, from here on out, it's going to be DFS and betting at drroto.com on the football side of things. So if you're in one of those playoff leagues, like I just got in Scott Fishbowl Playoff League, year 10. So cool. Thanks again for the invite, Scott. Much love. But let's get to it. Let's bring the pain. Ooh, yeah. Man, so how'd it go? Well, let's just start it off. I gave up the title last year. The Macho Hichiatos were looking to try a new thing. So Keith, the commissioner of his league, he decided to make it kind of a tight end premium, and I decided to exploit that. I took Sam Laporta in the second round and Evan Ingram in the fourth round. The ESPN rankings had me seventh overall and maybe eighth, but I think it was seventh overall, not making the playoffs and missing. But that's how things change. I fought through the year. Of course, Laporta didn't do really much throughout the year. I ended up trading him away for Mike Evans. Totally got me to the playoffs and helped me go deep into the playoffs. So I finished third place in that league. Last year, I was the championship of a free league. We have a trophy. It's a bunch of friends that I've known over the years. So we all kind of have either run across each other or now talk in the league. So that, and we do that league on ESPN as well. I placed third. I lost to the champion who was supposed to lose by 40 points, but congratulations, Lauren. Unfortunately, I never went and got the title. So the previous year, her fiance Greg won the title. So last night he sent me a video of her accepting the trophy from him. So I think that's really cool. That's what that league's about. Third place finish for that league. That's not bad. So I'm not, normally I do my IDP at the end of this episode and I talk about one player. Maybe I'll get to that. Maybe I won't. But I'm going to go pop into that thing because right now I'm not going to go digging deep for anybody off the waiver wire. There's probably people out there. Go grab them. So I'll name the guys and you go grab them and you win your championship this week, right? All right. Let's move along. So in my winter Dyersville Wolves, which is my other free league with a trophy, the trophy I have here actually should have probably brought it over for this podcast. I finished first place. I was 12-2 the entire year. I practically almost lost to the sixth ranked team. Like my boy Steve took me out. I went into that game with Kendra Miller, and that dude only got me 7.5 points, and I won by like 5. So I almost lost, but this week was pretty bad too. Me and my boy Justin, who meet each other in the championship games quite often in both baseball and the football leagues, hockey leagues, and baseball or basketball leagues, I was able to best him 195 to like 160. Normally, the league average in this is around 170, 180. So it was really kind of weird because I started the week that I was going to just kind of blow him out. And he was like the second ranked team, third ranked team as well, too. So it wasn't like he had a crappy team, but it just, I don't, this was just really weird. The last 2 weeks, like I had, and we'll get to that in a second here. So I'm taking fourth place over in my oldest league, the McDonald League. I'm taking no cash. I finished 13-1, number one in points overall, came off the bye, faced the hottest guy. I scored 123 points, second that week, and he scored 133. Dude scored 122 points because Jaden Daniels and you know, he had Drake London. They both went to overtime. They got extra points. And unfortunately for me, those are the points I lost by. I had Aubrey go only for 1 point in that league, and that's just not going to win you third place at all. So unfortunately, I don't get to retain. I lose 150 bucks. It just didn't come up. He ended up scoring 122. I scored 119, lost by just under 3 points, honestly, just outside of fractional scoring. And, you know, again, things just kind of happen. In Anthony Mesler's, he did the Pot of Thunder League where the winner of the Pot of Thunder or league goes on the Pot of Thunder. Well, flipped aside. He did a side league because he just wanted to have another league. In that league, I was one of the top teams. I got to the championship game, was supposed to win. And before I went into the championship game, I had to take out Kenneth Walker. I had to take out CeeDee Lamb. I just had to take out half my team. And it didn't, that just sucked. I couldn't replace that. Kamara was also on that team too. So I'm sitting here with like Trey, I'm like Trey Johnson, and then I'm sitting here with Kendra Miller, who got hurt and left, did nothing. And then I'm sitting over here with Blackshear, who did nothing too. And I had to start a running back. There was no running backs on the waiver wire. And plus, with a lot of the games going on Christmas Day, the Thursday game and the Saturday games, by the time we were getting all these updates throughout the week, it was just one of those things that it just did not really work out well for that team. That cost me a championship. And that was one of 3 championships that I was in. Hey, it happens, man. It happens. But, we're just going to move along now. Just brush that dirt off the shoulder. Another one of my championships, I lost. I was supposed to beat this dude 170 to like 140. He scores 168. I'm supposed to score 140. I score 104. Again, same thing. Kamara out, Walker out. You can't replace those players at this late in the season. So in my IDP Dynasty League, however, I did win that as well. That was a money league and a championship. So I won that 308 to 282, was supposed to score 271 to 262. That was the predicted score. I win. I'm the champion. I'm going to get that payout. So that's really cool. I really wanted to go over that and show you that, look, I did win and I did lose. I had a great 13-1 team. I say that over and over because that team was amazing. And it just came down to really bad play that week by a few players. And it didn't matter that, when I had Patrick Mahomes all week, even before the week, I was predicted a 70% chance of winning. And I lost. I lost because the dude scored 50 points more. He was predicted 78 points. And he scored 122. I was predicted 92. And I scored 119. That is why some people get angry with head-to-head, because sometimes the best team, the best, what they say is the best captain that year, the best drafted team, doesn't get the recognition because they can easily get bounced like that team did. And that's how we do it at Dr. Roto. We helped a lot of people. There's been a lot of screenshots coming in. I went and shared those on social media, both the X and the Facebook. Just wanted to get the thanks out there. And also, it doesn't matter when I win a lot of championships. And a lot of us experts don't care when we win championships. We win them. That's fine. We're happy that you win them. We're happy when you guys come in and say, hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for all the hard work. Because that means that you did the work, we did the work, and we were a part of that. And that right there, being able to win yourself a championship is like, yeah, okay, I can do that. But being able to help somebody else understand the game of fantasy football and win a championship is true gold. And that is what all of us experts do, especially at the office at Dr. Roto. That is why I constantly say we have the cure to we have the right cure to cure all of your fantasy needs. That is just going to be the best part. Now, I'll just give you the whole article, actually. So I'm going with Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell's got a big game this week. I'm going to give you 7 tackles. So if you find that prop on IDP, go bet that. Look, I'll give you some props. We're going to go with Demario Davis. Demario Davis helped me win that one championship in my IDP Dynasty League. I picked him up a few weeks ago when he came back, and I was ailing with tons and tons and tons of injuries all over. My IR had to straight drop dudes. I was able to pick him up, fill him in, and he have over 30 and 40 point weeks the entire championship run, starting on playoff week 1, because I was a 7th ranked team. So also Caden Ellis, that's another big game. He's been fire all playoffs long. There's no reason why he would stop. Each 3 of these guys can get you. So Demario, play the over 8 props if you can find that. Also, with Caden Ellis, you're going to want to play the over 7 props. Get those lineups in, find them, go to Pinnacle, go to FanDuel, DraftKings, wait till right before the game starts, go hit those props. And always remember to bring the pain. Congratulations to all the pain bringers and all the people who won their championship this year. And always remember that we got your back at Dr. Roto. That doesn't mean the season's over. We are going to be winning a lot of money in DFS and betting throughout the entire playoffs. I am hot. Both of my lineups hit last week, clean flush for the ultra contrarian lineups. And that is how you bring the points. Have a happy new year, and I'll see you next year. Ooh, yeah!